Hello, and welcome to a Let's Play of a game that I got as a birthday present from my parents when I was like 10. It's a game I hold dear and dear to my heart. It's called Gran Turismo 2, as you can see. Now, pro tip, if you want analog controls on everything, of course you need a DualShock controller and to go through the proper configuration procedure as shown. And of course, this being a Gran Turismo game, you need to go through a license before you can, really get into the meat and potatoes of the game because really, do you really know how to handle a sports car? I mean, if you just take a minute to realize that maybe
Acceleration. Acceleration from a standstill or from a corner is an important factor in winning races. If your car has an automatic transmission, acceleration is simple. Just put the pedal to the metal and floor it for maximum acceleration. But even with an automatic, there will be times that you'll need less than the maximum amount of acceleration. Slippery surfaces such as a wet or oily track and dirt roads used in rallying require careful attention when accelerating. Also, because of rearward weight transfer upon acceleration, a powerful front-wheel drive car may get wheel spin on its front wheels under hard acceleration, particularly uphill. If this happens, use less throttle. All of these factors and more apply to cars with manual gearboxes. Careful, coordinated control of the clutch and engine speed is necessary for fast acceleration in a manual transmission car. If the engine speed is too high when the clutch is engaged, and the clutch is engaged suddenly, wheel spin will occur. Smoky burnouts are quite a spectacle, but are usually bad for the tyres. On the other hand, if there is absolutely no indication of wheel spin, you could accelerate more quickly. Bring the revs up and try again. Tyres have maximum straight line traction with just a little slip. Try to keep your engine's revs constant when you shift gears. The exact RPM to use will depend on the car you're driving, road conditions, and the condition of your tyres. The only way to get the quickest acceleration for a car is to practice. Braking. Correct braking technique is one of the most important aspects of fast driving. If you make too little use of your brakes, you will not slow your car enough, and you may go wide or spin in a corner. With too much use of the brakes, you will be slower than necessary and may have more wear on your tyres and brakes. Use of the brakes at the wrong time can put you in a spin. Braking is complex and takes practice to master. Be sure to use enough pressure on the brakes at the beginning of braking. This will transfer weight forward, allowing the front wheels to take a heavier braking load without locking. See page 18 for more information on weight transfer. Be careful, if you use too much pressure you will lock the wheels and go into a skid. A car with locked wheels is uncontrollable. Steering inputs will do nothing. If you lock your wheels, gently decrease brake pressure and try to regain control. Smoothness is very important to successful braking. For maximum braking capability in a straight line, you want to be at the threshold of lockup. As in acceleration, tyres have maximum traction with just a little slip, and, when this is occurring under braking in a straight line, they will chirp a bit. If they start to squeal, they've locked up and you'll soon be in trouble. See page 13 for more information about tyres and their behaviour. Threshold braking control is difficult but very important. Keep practicing until you've mastered it. Front engine / front wheel drive. In the Gran Turismo 2 specifications, FF stands for front engine front wheel drive. Most passenger sedans and many sports coupes are of this engine / drivetrain layout. For a passenger vehicle, the front engine / front wheel drive design offers advantages in space utilisation. Particularly with a transversely mounted engine, the drivetrain takes up minimal space, allowing more interior room. This is obviously an advantage for a sedan, since many sports coupes are made from sedan platforms. They inherit the sedan's drivetrain. There are some handling advantages for the FF design. Because of the weight of the engine and transmission is over the